Sealed VHS tapes. Something that if you collect VHS, you're bound to come across eventually. Will you choose to buy it because it's sealed? Do you think it means it's more valuable? Is it just a little bit cooler? Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit about all that and show off my sealed VHS collection. Welcome back to the Ecto Violence channel. My name is Alec. Today we're talking sealed VHS. If you're watching this, you either collect VHS or you are interested in maybe collecting VHS, or you're just a little nostalgic. If you collect them, you've seen sealed tapes in the wild for sure, somewhere. At a Goodwill, you've seen, even if it's just a copy of Armageddon sealed or something. Some of them are worth more than others. Some of them, everybody likes to claim, are resealed. There's a couple different ways to tell if your tape is resealed or not. Some of these tapes have these stickers on the bottom that is on the tape, and that's how you can tell. That's a big indicator. Another big indicator is this one. The shrink wrap actually has the Warner Home Video logo stamped on it. This one has MGM. This one has a different version of the little sticker there on the bottom, you see. So there's ways to tell. So let's start going through some of these. I already showed you Saturday Night Live, The Best of Chris Farley. This is a sealed tape I found. I would have bought it if it wasn't sealed because that's just a cool tape to have. It's from Trimark Home Video in 1998. It's in great condition. At some point, I hope to have a little setup of new releases, and it's just sealed tapes. A Clockwork Orange. And you will notice this is the Warner Home Video release. This is the 1991 Home Video release of Clockwork Orange. And this is the one that I showed you had the Warner Home Video on the bottom there, so you can tell it's authentic. Again, I don't collect these things because, they're rare or they're super expensive. I just think they're cool. I do need to actually find a copy of this that I can watch on a VHS, though. This is definitely one of the most valuable tapes in my collection. I should probably get some other sort of box for it so this cellophane doesn't end up ripping when I handle it all the time. This is one of the alternate covers for Scream, still sealed. The one with Neve Campbell on the front. This is the one that had the Dimension Home Video sticker there on the corner, so you can tell it hasn't been opened. And I've looked up these, and they go for anywhere from $50 to $70, so hey, that's a pretty expensive tape I bought for $1. Stoked to have it in the collection. The Silence of the Lambs. Now, this is the later release. It has the MGM stamp there. That's the one I showed that had that. I mean, this tape's probably worth $1, $2, maybe, The tape itself, if it wasn't wrapped, would definitely be $1, $2, $3 max tape. And that's just because it's spooky, a horror tape. And I consider it definitely a little bit more of a thriller, but hey. Now this one, I definitely thought, this might have been re-shrink wrapped. But it has not. It has that sticker on the bottom confirming it's still intact. I grew up a huge Jackie Chan fan in the 90s. Me and my dad would rent his movies all the time. Police Story, Who Am I? We were big into this stuff. Night of the Twisters. And I like this one because it has a Walmart sticker on it. A vintage Walmart sticker. This was sold for $9.96. And I actually have a version of this that's open. And I've watched it, and I've reviewed the VHS. You can check that out. I'm from the Midwest. We were basically issued this movie growing up, so. Now, this is a little movie called Bear With Me, as seen on the Animal Planet channel. I've never actually seen this movie, but the cast includes Michael Ontkean and Alan Thicke. Michael Ontkean from Twin Peaks, if you didn't know, and Alan Thicke, obviously, Growing Pains. It seems like an interesting movie to me, and I have this thing where I collect dinosaur VHS tapes. Any VHS tape that's a dinosaur. It's a documentary about dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur cartoon movie. I buy that stuff. I do the same with bears. Another little movie here called The Bear. This one's not sealed, but just as an example of, what I'm talking about, like bear tapes. That's a section in my store. Twister on VHS. And this is probably one of the most common tapes you'll find out there. I don't know about sealed, but hey, it does have the Warner Home Video logo on the back there. And to me, it's just fun to have a copy of this sealed. This has never been watched, this version. I have many copies. I have a signed version. I have a watch copy. I have a backup watch copy. You never have enough Twister. And last up today, we got a copy of Casper Meets Wendy. And it has a glorious Toys R Us sticker on there. The price of this movie was $13.99. I do like the save $36 on exciting consumer offers. Hershey's, Hardee's, Carl's Jr. Offer expires starting 12/1/98. This is such an interesting movie if you haven't seen it. If you were young at the time, like even in the early 2000s and you were seeing this, Hilary Duff, okay? Shelley Duvall and Pauly Shore is in this movie. And I do want to point out the 20th Century Fox stamps in blue on the back of this one. That's pretty interesting to me. So, a rather short video today, but that is the sealed tapes that I currently have. I don't ever go out of my way to buy and look for sealed tapes. If I come across them in the wild and it's something interesting, I'll buy it though. That's why I've only got 9 of them. Why don't you go ahead and jump in the comments down below. Let me know if you collect VHS, and if you do, what sealed tapes you have. And if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.